Dear learners, welcome to the NIOS studio. In this video, we are going to talk about history and appreciation of art. We are now going to discuss about the art scene of 13th century CE to 18th century CE. After the decline of the powerful ruling dynasties in different parts of India, there were hardly any patrons to support a large scale project of art during 12th century CE, except few construction of temples in Rajasthan, Bengal and Orissa. It was mainly restricted to building forts and maqbaras by the Muslim rulers, who did not patronize sculptural art. But this period enriched Indian art with treasure of illustrated manuscripts. The manuscripts of this period belong to different religious sects like Hindus, Jains and Buddhists. The main centers of these illustrated manuscript, also called Puthi, were in Bengal, Gujarat and Bihar. The manuscripts were made in Bengal and Bihar under the patronage of Pala dynasty, and it shows a distinct style called Pala style. On the other hand, Jain religious manuscripts were written and illustrated in Gujarat. These puthis or manuscripts are done on palm leaf. The scripts are written in beautiful calligraphic art, leaving some space for illustration. Temple architecture was also developed in some parts of India in this period. Among these, the marble temple complex of Dilwara at Mount Abu and terracotta temples of Bengal and Orissa are very beautiful. Rajput paintings and Mughal paintings flourished from the 16th century CE to 19th century CE. The Rajput paintings were combination of folk paintings and Ajanta paintings, while Mughal paintings were a combination of Persian and Rajput painting. After the 18th century, Indian art started to decline. Let us know about the objectives of the study of this lesson. After studying this lesson, the learner will be able to describe the art scene of India during 12th century CE to 18th century CE. Learner will be able to write the reasons for the decline of Indian art and explain the manuscript illustration of this period. This will make them able to describe one of the most important Rajput schools of paintings and understand terracotta and terracotta temples. We will choose one painting from the Guler miniature style of painting. The painting is titled Sringar. Guler was a small state near Kangra Valley. And one of the most important centers of the Pahari school of paintings. The style flourished between 1450 CE to 1780 CE under the different rulers of this kingdom. Guler miniature went through different stages of development under the influence of folk art to Mughal miniature style. Guler painting reached its maturity in the 18th century CE. According to some scholars, the Pahari school had its origin in Guler, which influenced many other Pahari schools like Kangra. Guled paintings are characterized by genuine romanticism of the myth of Krishna and Radha, which is still a living symbol of divine love. Stories of Ramayana and Mahabharata were also used as the themes of Guled paintings, along with royal portraits and court scenes. The painting Sringar is a typical Rajput painting with such a theme. A bride is being adorned for her wedding. The figures are placed in perfect harmony and balance against an architectural setting. A maid is preparing sandal paste in the foreground. Another woman is tying an anklet on the foot of the bride. There are two standing figures. One is holding a mirror and other one is making a garland of flowers. A lady is busy in combing the bride's hair with an assistant. An elderly woman is supervising the whole procedure. The painter's mastery in infusing the essence of shyness and elegance in the posture of the bride is noteworthy. The exquisite faces, graceful attitudes, and soft harmony of colors are characteristics of Guled school. After the miniature painting of Rajasthan, we will discuss and appreciate Jain miniature painting. Jain miniature paintings were developed all over India from 7th century CE and reached its maturity during 10th century CE and 15th century CE. Jain scripture like Kalkacharya Katha and Kalpasutra are illustrated with images of Tirthankaras like Parshvanath, Neminath, Rishabhnath and others. Most of the Jain miniatures were done during 10th century CE. The important centers of these paintings were Punjab, Bengal, Odisha, Gujarat and Rajasthan. These manuscripts are mainly made of palm leaf. So the paintings are also done on it along with the scripts. The colors are made from locally available pigments. Red and yellow are the most predominant shades along with gold and silver color. The human figures show some special characteristics in these paintings. The faces are in profile, showing both the eyes in frontal view. Thus, one of the eyes has gone beyond the outline of the face. The torsos of the figures are also in frontal pose. Interestingly, female figures show a lot of ornaments and jewelries on them. Lines are given almost emphasized in these paintings. Here is a painting from Kalpasutra, a Jain book of ritual. The composition of this painting, space is divided into few squares and rectangles. Figures of men, women and animals are set against red background. Each segment of format is outlined with yellow color. Each segment narrates different sequence of story of Kalpa Sutra. The gold and ultramarine are derived from gemstones. The style is full of folk elements like flatness of the form, stereotyped expression, and lack of perspective. In spite of that, artists' observation of architectural patterns and textile design is very interesting. The fluid lines for contour and use of decorative dots enhance the beauty of this painting. Our next work of art to appreciate is Ras Leela. Bishnupur is a small town in West Bengal. Once it was the capital of the kingdom in the Bankura district. There are many small temples which are decorated with terracotta tiles. This terracotta art reflects various culture and religious currents of 18th century and 19th century CE. Most of the temples are dedicated either to Shiva or Vishnu. The theme of these terracotta tiles reflect divergent religious traditions. Figures of Shiva, Durga and Radha, Krishna are seen along with characters from Ramayana and Mahabharata. Artists took keen interest to depict the contemporary social life as well. They represent various subjects relating to human, animal and bird life. The temple architecture is based on the design of Bengali thatched hut type in a single or double stories. The walls are decorated with small pieces of terracotta tiles. By sticking them on the wall with mortar, these clay tiles are made from mold, almost like clay bricks. These are burnt to make it permanent in the form of terracotta. Ras Leela is a celebration of divine love of Radha and Krishna with their friends gopis and gopiyas. This beautiful panel is composed of 3 concentric circles within a square space. The middle circle is occupied by the figures of Radha and Krishna along with a gopi. Other 2 circles show rows of figures holding each other's hands. The 4 corners of the square are decorated with human figures, animal figures and birds. Let us now assess what we have learned from this lesson. Lack of patrons definitely affects the growth of art, but it cannot diminish the creativity in an artist. The art scene in India from 12th century CE to 18th century CE proves this. There are lots of changes in the art style of this period. Paintings become small in size, like the Jain, Buddhist and Hindu illustrated manuscripts. The Rajput and Mughal paintings are also small in format. In spite of its reduced size, the aesthetic and technical quality are of very high standard. Besides miniature paintings, relief works in terracotta became very popular in the eastern part of India, particularly in West Bengal. Many temples were decorated with these tiles. Dear friends, I hope you have understood a lot from this video. This video has explained about the history and appreciation of art from 7th century CE to 12th century CE. For any kind of learning support, you can contact us at our helpline number 1-800-180-9393. For more information, log on to www.nios.ac.in. Thank you for listening this program.